Have you ever stopped to think about the power of your breath? It's something we do automatically hundreds of times a day, yet we often don't realize how vital it is until something interrupts it. Whether it's a cough that won't go away, seasonal allergies, or just feeling like you can't take that deep breath you crave, your respiratory health is key to your overall well-being. What if I told you that nature offers solutions, simple herbs that have been used for centuries to support lung health? Today at NatureFix, we're going to explore 10 herbs that can help you breathe a little easier and maybe even change the way you think about your lungs. Let's tap into that wisdom. We'll start with some familiar herbs and a few you might not expect. 1. Thyme, the ancient healer. Thyme is one of those herbs that always seems to be lurking in the spice cabinet, often unnoticed, but it's a real powerhouse for your lungs. This herb has been used for thousands of years for respiratory issues, dating all the way back to ancient Egypt. They even used thyme to embalm their dead, believing it had purifying properties. But what about the living? Well, thyme is rich in compounds like thymol, which helps relax the respiratory muscles and reduce inflammation. If you've ever had a nasty cough, thyme might be just what you need to soothe it. It's also a great expectorant, meaning it helps clear mucus from your lungs. Whether you're brewing it into a tea or inhaling its steam, thyme is your go-to for respiratory support. 2. Eucalyptus, the breath of fresh air. Think about that cool, refreshing scent when you rub eucalyptus oil between your hands. It opens up your nasal passages and makes you feel like you can take a deep breath for the first time in days. Eucalyptus is native to Australia, where indigenous people have used it for generations to treat respiratory problems. One of the key components in eucalyptus is cineole, which acts as a natural decongestant. It helps reduce inflammation in the airways and promotes easier breathing. Whether you have a cold or suffer from asthma, a few drops of eucalyptus oil in hot water for steam inhalation can help clear things up in no time. 3. Peppermint, the cooling ally. Ever felt that cooling sensation after chewing peppermint gum or sipping on peppermint tea? That's thanks to menthol, the active compound in peppermint. But peppermint does much more than just freshen your breath. It's a fantastic herb for your lungs. Menthol has a natural ability to relax the muscles of the respiratory tract, which makes it easier to breathe. It's also an effective decongestant, helping to break up mucus and reduce sinus congestion. The next time you're feeling stuffy or having trouble breathing, try a cup of peppermint tea. You might be surprised at how quickly it clears your airways. 4. Mullein, the lung protector. Mullein is one of those lesser-known herbs, but it's a powerful ally for lung health. Traditionally, it's been used to treat respiratory conditions like bronchitis, asthma, and even tuberculosis. The leaves and flowers of the mullein plant contain saponins, which are compounds that help loosen and expel mucus. The great thing about mullein is that it's gentle yet effective. It's especially helpful for dry, hacking coughs that seem to linger for weeks. You can make a mullein tea or use the dried leaves in a steam inhalation to help soothe and protect your lungs. 5. Licorice root, the sweet protector. Licorice root has been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years. It's often referred to as the Great Harmonizer because it helps balance other herbs and herbal blends. But on its own, licorice root is an excellent herb for the respiratory system. It works by coating the throat with a protective layer, which can be incredibly soothing if you're dealing with a sore throat or cough. But licorice root also has anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting properties that can help with lung health in the long run. It even has mild expectorant qualities, which means it can help clear out mucus from your lungs. 6. Oregano, the natural antibiotic. When you think of oregano, you probably picture it sprinkled on pizza or pasta. But did you know that oregano is also a potent herb for lung health? It contains carvacrol and rosmarinic acid, both of which have been shown to have strong anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. If you're dealing with a respiratory infection, oregano can act as a natural antibiotic. You can use oregano oil to help clear your airways, or brew some oregano tea to soothe a cough. Just be careful, oregano oil is extremely strong, so you'll want to dilute it before using it. 7. Ginger, the fiery fighter. You've probably used ginger to settle an upset stomach, but it's also fantastic for your lungs. Ginger has strong anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce airway inflammation, making it easier to breathe. It's especially helpful for people with asthma, as it can help open up the airways and improve circulation in the lungs. One of the great things about ginger is how versatile it is. You can make ginger tea, add it to soups, or even chew on raw ginger to soothe a sore throat. Plus, it's a warming herb, which can help fight off colds and other respiratory infections. 8. Sage, the sacred healer. Sage has a long history of use in traditional medicine, especially for respiratory issues. Its antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties make it a great herb for soothing sore throats, clearing up congestion, and improving lung function. The best way to use sage for your lungs is through inhalation. You can boil fresh sage leaves in water and then inhale the steam. This helps to open up your airways, reduce inflammation, and kill off harmful bacteria. It's also a great herb to have on hand during cold and flu season. 9. Astragalus, the immune booster. Astragalus is a powerful adaptogen, which means it helps the body adapt to stress and boosts the immune system. For your lungs, it works by increasing lung capacity and improving respiratory function. It's especially useful for people who suffer from chronic lung conditions like asthma or COPD. Astragalus also has antiviral properties, making it a great herb to use during flu season or if you're dealing with a respiratory infection. You can find it in teas, tinctures, or supplements, and it's often combined with other herbs for a synergistic effect. 10. Marshmallow root, the soothing agent. Last but not least, we have marshmallow root. And no, I'm not talking about the fluffy white treat you roast over a fire. Marshmallow root has been used for centuries to soothe irritated mucous membranes, including those in the lungs. It's a demulcent, which means it creates a soothing, protective layer over the tissues it comes into contact with. This makes it incredibly useful for treating dry coughs, bronchitis, and other respiratory conditions where the lungs are inflamed or irritated. You can make a tea from marshmallow root or use it in a syrup to help calm your lungs. There you have it, 10 incredible herbs that can help you breathe easier and keep your lungs healthy. From thyme to marshmallow root, each of these herbs offers unique benefits for your respiratory system. Whether you're dealing with allergies, asthma, or just looking for a natural way to support your lungs, incorporating these herbs into your routine can make a world of difference. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.